Hi guys, this is Nancy with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships, and this is day 2, guys. Day 2 of becoming your better self. Okay, this entire week of series is just gonna be you just thinking that, hey, this is what I want to do for myself. These are my goals. These are things that I want to accomplish in my life, and you start thinking that it is possible. Okay, believe it, and you will achieve it. Okay, anyway, so let's get into it. Day 2, reprogramming your mindset. Okay, attitude is everything. And when I tell you attitude is everything, guys, attitude is everything. I tell you, people know me, they tell you that I have a good attitude. Okay, let me not curse. I like to curse, but I'm not supposed to curse. So anyway, I'm trying to be better. I am being better, not trying. Anyway, so let me just get into it by saying that attitude comes from expectations, okay? Whatever you expect, whether it's good or bad, it's going to come right to you. You sit there and you expect, oh my God, everything bad always happened to me. Everything this always happened to me. Okay, when are you going to keep on bad? You know, so things bad happen in life and you just keep on expecting more. Your attitude is just so negative. You're going to keep attracting all those negative things that you are thinking about and you're expecting in your life. So be very careful what you expect, okay? They kind of go hand in hand when it comes onto your attitude and expectations. I have my little notes so I don't forget what to talk about. Okay. So again, your expectation, which your attitude, come from the expectations, and your expectation comes from your beliefs and your values. Okay. So you want to make sure your belief and the values that you have within you is going to help to bring about your expectations. So whatever you believe in your mind, 110%, it's going to come true into your value and into your expectations and go right into your attitudes. So guys, you have to start thinking about, what is it that my values are? What are my core values for me, for Nancy Mitchell, for you? What are your core values that you have within yourself, for yourself? Okay. And you start thinking that, oh my God, these are my values. These are things that I need to be a part of me. And you start thinking that, okay, these are going to be, I'm going to expect this to happen because these are my values. These are my wishes. And you're going to have a good attitude into your expectations of what you expect to happen to you within your life. So you have to reprogram your brain to expect good things, expect great things. When things bad happen to me in my life, and I don't care what it is. Okay. Sometimes, when I break up in my last, my relationship, a couple years ago, when I break up with that relationship, I was so freaking hurt. I was so hurt. It was, with a good friend of mine. And, I just feel like I could just strangle both of them at the same time. I was just so crazy, and as time go by, I start to, improving, myself of what I think and I'm looking at everything. And I'm like, what if this did not happen? I would have probably still be in a relationship that was not for me. At that time, I couldn't see that. I just see red. Okay. So, for me right now, it's like, I still talk to both of them, but, the girl, it's like, I am like shaking her hands. I'm like, it's like super good. Like, I'm like, girl, thank you. Thank you so much. Because if your values and your values you have for yourself was a different value and you did not do it, I would be stuck in this relationship. So it happened that, whatever values you have, you think it was okay to sleep with my boo. And, all of this transpire and, me just cutting this off and everything. It was like, really, really, I thank both of them because I learned something from that relationship. And I don't hold anything against any of them. I have forgiven them. I truly, truly have forgiven them. Sometimes you think in the back of your mind and you're like, oh my God, I'm so silly. I'm so stupid. Why did I not see the signs before? Why didn't I, and you think about all these things when you have a bad relationship or you just come out of a bad relationship. But I'm telling you guys, you have to make time pass by and you have to start thinking about who is this going to help when you stay angry at that person, because the more you stay angry at that person is the more you are going to be angry inside. Okay, so I'm much good about my relationship. That's it. No more about my relationship. Let me just take this off quickly. So pretty much you have to start looking at that and say, what's going on. Some of the things that you need to look for. Number one, you expect things to go wrong. People, be very careful. Okay, don't have your expectation to be negative, because that's all you're going to get. Number two is going to be you focus on what's missing. Stop focusing on what's missing in your life and start getting a journal and start writing down the things that you want to achieve. Start writing down the goals. Start writing down who you want to become in life. Forget about what is missing. All of us has make mistakes. All of us has gone the wrong way. All of us has, gone through troubles and, tribulations and all that. It doesn't matter. Let's start afresh right now today. Start figuring out who is it that you want to become and start becoming that person. Okay. Number three, you see challenges as threats, right? Threats, not growth. Again, as I say, everything that happened bad for me in my life, I always look back and I say, hey, it happened for a reason. There is a reason why this happened. I can't see the reason right now, but trust me, in 6 months to a year, I will see what reason this happened for. So everything happened for a reason. Number four, you attract negativity by default. So again, your expectation, thinking about negative things, you are just thinking about it, and by default, it just comes right into you. So these are going to be things that you can see that it's going through your life right now. And what you could do, I'm going to give you a solution to start solving these problems. So start solving these challenges, I should say, not problems. I rather the word challenges. Problem seems like to be negative, so it's good for you to say challenges. You all have challenges in your life, so when you use the word challenge, it kind of goes back to something that you can fix. Okay, so your mind, your subconscious mind, think of it as, okay, it's just a challenge. I can go around this. I can fix it. So it's better to use that word versus problem. All right, solution number one. Expect success in every task. So every single thing that you do in your life, guys, you're going to start thinking of positivity. Start thinking of success. Everything that you're going to do is going to be successful. Okay, you're going to walk down the road. Oh my God, I'm going to be successful. Okay, with whatever I'm doing. Number two, practice gratitude to rewire focus. So when you do gratitude, a lot of the times you always feel at peace when you create that list of gratitude. In the afternoon, every day when you finish your day, you can sit and start thinking about, things that you're grateful for that happened through that day. When you sit and think about that and sit and start writing your gratitudes, you just feel so good. You feel so much better. I don't know. I do. Try it. Okay. So anyway, number three is going to be, is it number two? Number three. Yes, number three. View problems as lessons. So the challenges that you will have, view those as lessons that you are to learn from, and don't keep on repeating those, challenges that you may have in your life. Number four, replace what if I fail. Repeat. You need to replace what if I fail with what if I win. So don't think about what if I fail. Start thinking about what if I win? What if I fail? What's going to happen? She's going to talk about it. Harry's going to talk about it. I don't care. What happened if I win? Don't you know how good that would feel? When you start thinking about that, then you start feeling good. You start feeling blessed. You start feeling great. So start thinking about, what if I win? What if I win? What happened? I'm going to be a super person. It is what it is. So guys, there you have it, okay? That is my 10-minute mark right there. Try to keep the videos, short and spicy. And that is day 2. This entire week it is about making yourself a better person overall. Okay, there you have it. Guys, again, if you know anybody who this content could help, please share it, pass it along. Again, if you like my content, like and subscribe and hit the notification button so anytime a video is dropped, you are going to be notified. Okay, there you have it, guys. My name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.